Hi, Ms. Hogan.
Hello.
How are you?
Great.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with me to answer some questions in response to the observation that I did for your lesson last week. So let's go ahead and get started. My first question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the worst lesson you've taught and 10 being the best, how would you rank that lesson?
9. Definitely.
Okay. What pleased you about that lesson?
Most students were engaged actively in the lesson and knew exactly how to navigate to the iReady platform and get started with their assignment.
Okay, what would you have changed to move the lesson closer to a 10? Even though you only said a 9, that's just one more step, but what would you have changed?
I would have made sure that the directions were clear and that all students knew exactly how to get to the platform and what lessons they were supposed to be doing.
So, what exactly would your students be doing differently if your class was a 10?
If my class was a 10, my students will be actively engaged in iReady, doing their work, and not having sidebar conversations with their neighbor or table mates.
All right, so tell me more about what that change would look like.
So it would look like, as related to small groups, I could be at a table working with a group, and the technology would be iReady in one center, and the other students would be doing their work. And as I'm working with my group, I'm monitoring the class, and I'm looking and seeing that everyone is engaged and doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing.
How could we measure that change?
The change for iReady could be measured through iReady data and charts.
Is that something that you would like to be your goal?
Sure.
The goal is to be able to identify a goal that's student-centered. So how exactly would we make that the goal?
And so to make it student-centered, the students do work on it iReady daily in their centers for reading. And so students could have tasks that they have to go work on instead of just going to iReady on the fly or just going to it to do whatever they chose to do.
Okay. If you could hit that goal, would it really matter to you?
Yes, it would matter because it would show that students are listening and capable of following directions and have the knowledge to go, have the knowledge to, I can't think of the word. Have the knowledge to navigate through the iReady system and platforms without any help and be able to do their work independently.
Okay. What teaching strategy can you use to hit your goal?
And so I like the flipped classroom teaching strategy because the kids could take the computers home and I could record a video to show them how to navigate the platform, and they could get the extra practice while they were at home. And when they came into the classroom, of course, if they had extra questions, I could be able to help them. But if they didn't, they could just go straight and start doing their work.
What are your next steps?
My next step will be to monitor students' progress and data through the iReady platform to make sure that they're achieving success and growth, and to continue to use technology daily and incorporate it more into my lessons.
All right. Thank you so much again, Ms. Hogan, for allowing me to observe your lesson and then allowing me to ask you some follow-up questions in regards to that lesson. Thanks again.
Yeah, sure.